Hello, my name is Judy. Welcome to the Liberated Multitasker.
Today, we're going to prep and freeze dry some broccoli florets. I got this bag from Sam's. You can get 4 pounds of broccoli florets for $6.88. Now, I've pulled these out of my freezer just so they can thaw out a little bit so I can chop them up into finer pieces to get on my trays. They have 4 1-pound bags. I've already used one, so I'll be prepping 3 pounds and spread them out over 4 trays. They freeze dry better if they're all about the same size. So that's what I'm wanting to do. I've done this before. We put them in a recipe and my husband could not even tell the difference between what I normally prepare and the ones that were freeze dried and rehydrated. At times, it's hard for me to get in my vegetables. I do have an affiliate link if you're interested in the cube. I realize it can be pricey. I have really enjoyed it. And I didn't do much last week. We had a wedding and we've had some other things. So I've just now feel like I'm kind of getting back on track with getting some things done. I think that's going to be chopped up pretty good. So I'm just going to put these on the tray. I will stick them back in the freezer in case they've softened up some so they can get good and frozen before I actually put them in the freeze dryer. I'm going to put my lid on. And we'll just keep going. I'll go ahead and put these on and then we'll stop chopping our second bag. You know, I had several people that was wondering if I was really going to use my freeze dryer that much, and I have. And that same person was wondering what my power bill was going to be, because when I first got it, the first month, I mean, I just about had something in it all the time. And I have since I bought it. I got it the 1st of March. I have up until this last week or two, we've just had lots of things going on. And I kind of got out of my routine of getting it done. I want to try yogurt bites. I think I want to buy molds, and then I also want to do applesauce and maybe pear sauce. A friend of mine has a pear tree that is loaded, so that's something I plan to do. I have an Azure order. I haven't quite placed it yet, but I'm planning to get quite a few apples, and I want to do apple slices and maybe some apple sauce. I've heard those are really good. And there's only one way to find out is do it yourself and see if you're gonna like it. I'm trying to talk a little quieter. My husband's been working an outage and he went into the middle last night and was trying to get a nap. So I definitely don't want to wake him up.
I'm loving having freeze-dried broccoli on the shelf. I don't have to keep it refrigerated. I can grow broccoli in the fall, but not so much in the spring and summer. We have a lot of pests that just eats it up. And so when I can find it at Sam's, I plan to buy it and maybe freeze-dry some more. Keep a couple of packs in the freezer and freeze-dry the rest.
I have 4 trays of broccoli prepped. I'm going to put these in the freezer, and then we will get them in the freeze dryer a little later. I'll bring you back then.
Here's the cube freeze dryer. I'm going to get it started so it can get ready for the broccoli that we're going to freeze dry. So let me bring you into the screen. We're going to hit start, frozen. Go see if the drain is closed. The drain is now closed, so I'm gonna hit yes. And it's now 78 degrees in the chamber, and we need to wait for it to get to 30 degrees. So I'm gonna check it in about 30 minutes. So I have my 4 trays from the freezer, and I'm going to insert them from the bottom to the top after I weigh them. I'm going to go ahead and close the door, and let's finish our setup. Hey, please insert food. We're going to say yes and hit start. And I'll bring you back when it says check food. Okay, the broccoli is finished. I've already run an extra 2 hours, and it's asking me if I need more dry time. So let me check it. Okay, so I have weighed each of these trays, and I'm going to take them in and we can package them up. I've got all my trays inside. I'm going to use these Prep for Life Mylar bags. I got these as part of the bundle when I got my Cube Freeze Dryer. And I got this funnel from Amazon, and I'm just going to put 1 tray per bag. This is what I'm going to consider a serving. We did 3 pounds of broccoli, and so I feel like about 3/4 of that bag would be a serving. And so I'm going to put 1 in each of these bags, and if I need a serving or need broccoli for casserole, I can just use 1 of these bags. I'm going to get all the goodies out, even the crumbs, the little bits, because if I'm doing a casserole, that will be fine. These are super light. I did not weigh them each bag. I know it pulls all of the moisture, and what would have been 12 ounces before the freeze dryer is definitely going to be a lot lighter after that. I've yet to really kind of figure out the best way to load the trays. These bags don't stand up, and so I'm picking up all the larger pieces, shifting it down into the bag, and then I'm trying to scrape the rest into the funnel, into the bag, so I don't waste anything. Now it's time to get them ready to seal. I'm using 300cc oxygen absorbers, and that pink spot says they're still good. I'm going to cut this pack of 10 open, and I have 4 bags, so I'm going to pull 4 of those out, reseal this really quickly, and then put them in that bag and seal those. Now I'm going to open each of my broccoli bags and put 300 cc's in each bag. These are resealable bags, which I love. And once I put them in, I try to push out extra air, seal them up, and then I will seal them with my heat sealer twice, just as a precaution. It takes literally just seconds to put that extra seal on it, and I definitely don't want to lose anything because of an error. This goes really quickly, and I'm really glad to have it on the shelf. Getting this last bag sealed, and now I have 4 servings of freeze-dried broccoli ready to go. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I hope to see you really soon.